Under the chair. There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys. The clubbing forearm. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Neck breaker. Take it. Oof, driven into the chair.
Absolutely impaled on that chair.
Going for a pin attempt. The pin is broken. That could have been it. The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor. And Reigns doing some proverbial smashing there.
Capitalizing with a quick O'Connor roll.
Oh, turning the pin around. Counters. Cover. Raising the arm before one.
He's really making this a fight now.
It always bothers me to be around him and always leeching off other people's talents and turns it into a pin attempt. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh my gosh!
He quickly slides into the ring. Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. Shutting that down with the back elbow.
And
Roman Reigns so down. Guillotine applied. Wrapped around the neck. This is dangerous. It's a very, very difficult submission to escape. But he did it.
Punk dodges out in time.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company. Badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the... Here he goes for the win. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. And Reigns got turned around there. He's looking poised to finish Punk off. And he re-enters into the ring. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Had it scattered. Now can capitalize. Getting the cover here, eyeing the end. No, shoulders up at 2. This could be a tipping point in this match. Lifted and completely helpless here. And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Kicks out at just 1.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Rollins drops his opponent. Stop! Seth could end it there.
Cover.
Seth Rollins is your winner. The architect drew up Reigns and Punk's defeat perfectly.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the 2 men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone is profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue argue that the greatest benefactor was the one...
That can't be enough, can it? He cuts off the pin.
It's not over yet.
Regalplex. DDT.
Taking this to the floor. And he chooses to leave the ring.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back. He and CM Punk.
Look at that insult to injury with that one. That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Oh, clothesline! And he turned it around. Spiked. The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left.
Trying to end this match here and now.
No, he kicks out.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
And again, Roman goes out. And now he gets back into the ring.
Reigns in a poor position. Caught off with a savage clothesline.
Choose any Seth Rollins nickname you want. They're all true. And the WWE Universe can't deny it.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business. Rollins getting worked on. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face.
Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement.
He gets back into the from the top. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Soaring. Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Roman.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Breaking it up.
Putting the kibosh on the pin attempt then and there. DDT drives that head into the ground.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. Oh, heinous knee to the face. He's being prepped for something. A sound suplex.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth.
To the sky. You gotta be kidding me. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Crashing into the barricade with such force. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him. Oh, sent straight into those steel steps. The force and malice behind that were just on another level.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best.
Roman Reigns tapping into that magic.
Northern Lights. Russian leg sweep. What's Roman doing? Looking around under the ring.
Ye old faithful of violent artistry.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Exiting the ring.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful. Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair. Russian leg sweep. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face. DDT! Reigns is becoming a bloody mess in there.
The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Crushing impact in the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
Huge kick connects. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Oh, perfect kick. Single leg drop kick caught him. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
No, stops the count at 2.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close. Headed out of the ring now.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Rollins out of the ring once more. Looks like he's coming back in.
Oof! This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority. Thunderous Club comes down. Very effective.
Fist directly to the gut. She get airline miles for that.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
GTS. That could finish off Roman.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The vision. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, going to sleep. Isn't enough for Punk.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Now heading outside.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour.
Forearm gonna cut off the ring. The guillotine sit.
He put an end to that hold.
Kendo stick wrapped around the head. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Float him! And down for the count. take to keep this guy down.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
And averting damage there.
Effective counter.
Talking about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
Oh, he's got the shoulders down. This is it.
Seth Rollins is your winner. The architect drew up Reigns and Punk's defeat perfectly.
Like it or not, agree with his tactics or not, Seth Rollins is your winner.
Subterfuge, politics, ambushes, all tactics that Seth Rollins has employed many times in his career. Tonight was no different. The visionary had it all planned out from the very start.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
He's waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Once again, Punk taking things outside. Whip back into the ring.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
Oh, he had that scouted.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Strong counter from Punk.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time...
Shoulder down, cover. He breaks up the pin just in time. Jumping knee strike. Lights out.
And Logan, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Well executed suplex.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect. Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in. Struck with a calf kick.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh wound. Got him right where he wants him.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
He just punched the finish line back a mile.
Working the leg with that move.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Opponent defenseless.
Pedigree!
Connected hard with the calf kick.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Neckbreaker! Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair. He'll make his way to the ring.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Exiting the ring, taking the action. And here we go. Breaking the hold there.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Oh no, dangerous maneuver there. And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. This is not about a championship.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
A great counter and a cover.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet. Blast off! Oh man, he landed rough there.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Take off! Rollins waiting in the corner. Here it comes!
Rollins drops his opponent.
Stop! CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Makes the cover.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more.
Here you go. Both arms hooked.
Did Rollins get enough of it?
Cover. And jet broken. Uh-oh.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Oh! We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch.
The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point.
Buster. Working on the arm.
Clubbing blow. Punk pepper his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. And out. That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
Rollins perhaps going in for the kill.
Rollins with the...
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Getting a win over the impenetrable Roman Reigns has never
Looks nice. Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
This could be it. Cover.
2 count. Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins. Occasion here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles. But after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. The two groups despised each other. And after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just... Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
He might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels squaring off for the coveted WWE Championship. Hostile crowd here in Montreal for what might be the biggest match we'll ever witness. Oh my, sent flying. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
He'll be interested to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between from the top.
Their feet with an elbow drop.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move.
Music! Are you kidding me?
We might see a new champion crown.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And guys, Michaels is stunned. HBK thought this one was over, but the match will continue. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other. And down with the belly to belly.
He's stuck now.
What a powerful belly to belly.
Side Russian leg sweep. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit. From the top!
Just like that, Shawn evades.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Impressive reversal from Michaels.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. And the core taking on some damage.
There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
Whoa.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected, the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
He's been outsmarted here.
Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
He's heading back to the ring.
Heading to the outside now. Quick reaction to Hart there. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series. Being set up in the corner for something. Face full of turnbuckle.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. No end in sight to this exchange. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Bam!
Discus clothesline.
Decapitating.
Figure 4. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Side Russian leg sweep. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight. Vince bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Oh, man.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an...
Uh-oh. It retaliates with a kick. He's able to reverse it.
Fighting up.
Michaels with the awareness.
A string of counters.
A quick grab of the head and a bulldog.
Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Sean's...
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. The excellence of execution signaling to the WWE Universe now. Tossed back into the ring. Climbing up those ropes now. Guys, this might actually... Here we go. Diving leg drop from the top rope. Disheartening position for HBK.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Brought down with a DDT.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Hart with a...
Hitman never saw that coming. Oh, what a lariat. Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup. And he gets set back into the ring.
Here it comes. Submission being applied. Sean needs to wrangle free.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Side Russian leg sweep. Making his way to the top here. And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Sean taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Stunning Hurricane Rana.
Oh, what a punch. A reversal. Well scouted.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Bret avoids impact. And now he's headed out of the ring.
Simple but effective side headlock takeover. Really wrenching it.
tossed back into the mat. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Fight. Landing the uppercut. Answer that with a knee to the gut.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Influence of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes.
Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in. A lot of pressure. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Pin attempt by the champion. Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
And he heads back into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Delivered into the barricade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power.
Gut-wrench suplex. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid-fire punches.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
Oh, headlock takeover. Jack already inflicting offense on Punk. We know Cactus is only getting started.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Getting back into the ring now. Once again, Punk taking things outside. What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see. He answers right back. And Punk gets countered there. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Being carried around now. Fighting out. Driven down. Well, I guess all rules are out the window now.
Good reflexes from him there.
Cuts the attack off. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Ref, come on, ref. You can't allow that. Punk never saw that coming. Strong counter from Punk.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Punk now locks in that double under.
Trying to put them away. Able to counter into a clothesline. What a sick thud from that table.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
Caught in a bad spot. Holy hell! Broken in half by the table.
Punk avoids the attack. He saw that one coming.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. Quick count out after one. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Oh, headlock takeover.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Punk's vulnerable here.
DDT planted him.
Just caught all that with his face, but now CM Punk looks like he's opened up.
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this, to create separation. Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
One step ahead there.
Answered with a shot right to the face.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next. I can't wait to find out. And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area. Taking a shot from the stairs right to the head.
Coming at you.
Going for that power slam, denied.
Carrying into an inverted DDT.
Lift it up. What's next?
Running power slam.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Steps to the kidneys. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, way to waste with the powerbomb.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Steel.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
Picked up and being carried around now. Powerbomb! And Cactus Jack is taking command of this one.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display with this relentless assault on Punk right now.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
He's grabbed the steel chair, only a matter of time before he uses it.
Outside cradle applied,